We're back to the in-between in our series, Heroes of Faith. We're looking at examples of people from the Bible who trusted God and lived faithfully.
We want to learn from their example how we can put our faith and trust in God the way that they did. Jeff, please tell me that we are going back to the Hall of Heroes to learn about our next hero. Probably more about Abraham, right?
Yeah, of course, Claire. We're going for sure. Let's do it.
Can you try it?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, I'm glad that you did that right because mine was very off.
Yeah, you weren't going to get us anywhere. Hey, let's go inside and see the new exhibit.
Okay, let's go. Come on. Oh, hey, wow. Oh, that's new. That's neat. Oh,
yes, it
that's
is.
cool.
Very cool.
Oh, very nice. Yes.
Okay. This does not look familiar. Jeff, are we lost?
Oh, we might be. No,
Oh, no, look.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Heroes,
right.
heroes.
We eat there again? What do you think?
I think we're the only people that ever eat there.
I just don't know. There's something drawing me to it.
Okay.
I just keep thinking.
Let's go check out the next exhibit on Abraham.
You're
There's
right.
the
I know
Hall
you're
of
right.
Heroes.
Yeah,
We'll go
let's
do it after.
Okay.
Well, here we are back in the Hall of Heroes. All of the people in this exhibit are heroes of faith.
Yeah, and remember, friends, faith is to have complete trust or confidence in something or someone.
The Bible defines it as having confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. And that's from Hebrews 11:1.
Yeah, in other words, having faith is simply believing that God is who He says He is and that He's able to do what He says He will do in His Word. Having confidence in God like that enables us to live lives of faith.
So last week we talked about Abram, who would later be called Abraham, and the great faith that he had in God's promises. We learned about how God told him to leave his homeland and go to a new place that God would show him.
And Abram obeyed God. He did just that. He packed up his belongings and traveled with his wife and his nephew and his household to the land that God showed him.
God had said to Abram in Genesis 12:1,
"Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great and make you a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you."
Notice that God promises to make Abram into a great nation. That means he would have a lot of children, and those children would have a lot of children. God promised to make his family huge.
There's just one problem. Abram didn't have any kids, not one. So how is he going to be a great nation with 0 children?
Yep, this is a problem made even more complicated by his age. When he set out from the land of Ur, he was 75 years old.
Right. Now we read in Genesis 15 that Abram questions God about this part of the promise. He asks God, "What can you give me since I remain childless? You have given me no children, so a servant in my household will become my heir." In other words, how are you going to accomplish this promise to make my family into a great nation when I don't have any children?
And then God says,
"Look up at the sky and count the stars, if indeed you can count them. So shall your offspring be."
Abram must have looked up at that awesome vastness of the night sky and all the stars and been amazed. And Abram believed God's promise, even though all the evidence pointed to this being impossible.
Exactly. This is an important part. Guys, Abram and his wife were old. And the Bible tells us that Sarai was barren. That means that she couldn't have kids. But when God makes this promise, Abram believes that God can and will do the impossible.
So when Abram was 99 years old, God appears to him and makes a covenant with him, a lasting promise. He says,
"You will be the father of many nations. No longer will you be called Abram. Your name will be Abraham."
the name Abraham means father of many. He also changes Sarai's name to Sarah, which means princess. And he tells them that by the same time, the following year, they would have a son.
Sarah was so shocked, she laughed at this unbelievable news. Not only has she never had children, she was way past the age that any woman could even think about having children.
But that's exactly what happened. When Abraham was 100 years old, Sarah gave birth to a son, and they named him Isaac.
Abraham trusted God's promises, but he had to wait a long time to see any of those promises happen.
There are going to be many times in your life that you will be challenged to obey God and His Word, and it will require great patience and trust to do so.
But we can remember Abraham's example to follow God and obey His Word. We can show our faith through obedience to God's Word too.
That's right. We can learn to follow God by reading the Bible. God speaks to us through His Word, and we learn what it means to be obedient to Jesus by reading and applying what we learn in the Bible, God's true Word, to us.
That's right, and even though these events in Abraham's life happened a long, long time ago, let's see how we can show faith in God's promises like he did.
Hey, Spider-Man! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to grow up because I'm gonna have a great big family.
What?
Yeah, I was just reading in my Bible about Abraham and the promise that God made to him that He would bless him and give him many, many descendants, offspring. Spider-Man, that means that God promises me that too, and when I grow up, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of kids.
Barbie, I don't think that's how that promise works.
What?
Hey guys, so the promise that God gave Abraham to give him a land and a big family, that promise was for Abraham.
Yeah, God made that specific promise at a specific time for a specific purpose. Understanding the context is really important.
We have to be careful when we read the Bible that we remember not all of the promises God made apply to us the exact same way.
Exactly. See, we can see through the life of Abraham that God is trustworthy to keep His promises, but that doesn't mean that the specific promise to have many offspring will apply to us. You might grow up and have a lot of children.
But you might not. And that doesn't mean that the Bible isn't true or that the promises God makes aren't trustworthy.
Exactly. We can trust in the character of God because of the examples in the Bible of how God made and kept His promises.
We might not be promised a large family, but there are many general promises that do apply to us.
For example, God promises to never leave us or forsake us and to be with us always. These promises are true for us if we trust in Jesus as our Lord and follow Him as our King.
We can learn so much from Abraham about trusting in God and having faith in His promises.
There will be many times in your life that you won't know how a situation is going to work out, but we can have faith that God will be with us and never leave us or forsake us.
Yeah, we for sure can. And Claire, I can't believe I'm going to suggest this, but my stomach is grumbling, like really grumbling. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty hungry right now. And just wondering if maybe you think it could be a good idea to think about checking out Heroes.
You are joking.
I'm not, I might have been joking originally.
Do you remember what you ate last time?
Do you remember?
I'm blocking it out.
Don't give up on them. I think maybe we might just want to see what happens, because if we don't,
Okay.
we'll never know what happens.
I trust you, and I will go.
All right, let's do this.
I honestly cannot believe we are back at Heroes. Those other sandwiches were terrible.
I hear you. But the kids are so cute. Don't you kind of want to see what they come up with? They're creative.
These were their choice ingredients, you think? Like they chose these ingredients.
You might be onto something. I don't
know.
But let's just find out.
All right, what's today's special?
Welcome
All right,
to
now's our
Heroes
chance.
Heroes. Today's special consists of
Nope.
ham sausage,
No. You
strawberry and
couldn't.
balsamic
Okay.
glaze,
Why?
Smarties.
Did they have those left over from like?
all
Oops.
crunch
Oops.
berry,
Yeah,
they're
oops
all
is
very-
right.
Yeah, more Jello.
Oh,
Why?
the
Why
Jell-O
so
is
much
getting-
Jello?
and
Okay,
Oh,
it's like
let's go.
3 things that might
see how our
work.
expert chefs made
I'm
today's
just very
sandwich.
nervous right now.
Katie is going to add
Okay,
some
now this
Now it's
older
like
girl
a
is
Food
just
Network show or
commentating.
something? What are they trying out for?
Oh my
some
gosh.
kind of show?
looks like
Is this syndicated?
Oh,
I'm gonna put
children, you don't have to do this. Don't let her make you
What?
do that.
Yeah, is
Do
the
this
big one in the middle
sandwich.
like?
She's like the
telling them?
ringleader, like the somehow. Oh, it is awfully sweet. No, please, if anything, just don't do
Chicken
this.
sau-
I
oh yeah,
I
line it
don't
up like that. That
think
looks good.
This is not recommended per the manufacturer, and it is manufactured, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's.
Why top
No,
it
don't
off?
drizzle. Don't drizzle.
We don't
Don't
need-
drizzle.
we
Don't
don't
drizzle.
need a
Don't no. She's
glaze.
gonna drizzle. Don't. Oh, the drizzle. Not the drizzle. That just.
Like it's artistic or something?
I don't.
Where-
Oh my, that's not even just a glue.
She even thinks it's funny.
Oh, okay. Not funny for you. You're about. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Now it's just a joke.
Well,
now
we know
it's
what
just a
happened
game.
to that bottle.
Now it's just silly. Now, okay.
Crunch berries. Let's go with
Oops,
those.
oops. We put the berries in the crunch. Okay. All right.
Where'd you
Look how
even get
I'm
those
worried that they seem so
sausages?
happy doing it right now. Do they know what they're doing to us? Is
She's
this
just
like
using a bowl at
some
this
kind of
point.
experiment? They don't realize that there's a
I hope you
person.
like the
I
sandwich.
guarantee I won't.
Okay.
Here we go.
Everything in me says no, no, no.
How hungry are you?
I mean, a little, like
I mean, we were like, we gotta eat.
I'm at Chipotle burrito hunger. This ain't no Chipotle burrito.
Okay, there's green jello in this.
It's not food in there.
Oh, gross. I don't want to look at it.
It's not food. It's not food.
The jello made the crunch very soggy.
It's not food.
Oh, nope. Nope. Wait. Huh?
Who's that?
I'm trying.
It's not food.
Why do they want to put jello on all their sandwiches, Jeff?
Because it's wrong. You're
Weird,
sick wrong.
weird meat product.
You're sick wrong.
Okay. I would not recommend this sandwich or this restaurant. I'm going to leave now and call the Better Business Bureau. That's all the time we have. We will see you next time.
Hey friends, we hope you enjoyed this episode.
Hey, wait. You should do the funny accent.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Start over.
Yeah. Make sure to like.
Subscribe.
Now we're Australian. And also ring the bell so that you never miss
Another episode. Oh, hey.